Checking in back again, April 1st, 2014 with Mitch and
Mike.
Thank you, Michael. So, Mike kind of tried to get out of talking about this, but I planted the seed and it grew out of his brain hole.
Yeah.
And he wants to talk about the New York Giants.
I didn't want to
agency.
just talk about the draft.
Well, we can talk about more things. I'm just surprised.
I can lead into the draft.
I'm a little surprised
with what we can do here.
I'm a little surprised that the man who's all over the Giants, like goddamn white on rice, doesn't want to talk about it, but now does. That's
now
surprising.
I do. Yeah,
he does.
I wasn't quite prepared. I didn't want to jump into
Bring it out.
I need to do a little bit of research, and I'm good now.
Bring it out right now, Mike. You
Yep.
can say you didn't want to do it because it's April Fool's Day.
No, that's not true. I was not. I just wasn't ready yet. We took
Okay.
a break. I found what I needed to find.
DRC.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
I like it. Well,
amazing.
all right. So
Let's go historically.
we're gonna run down the roster here.
Let's run down the New York Giants football
We're
roster.
gonna run down the roster, see what we still have to do, see what we might be able to do in the draft. So where do you want to start? Offense or defense?
Offense all the way.
Offense. Quarterback. We're pretty set there. We got Eli.
He had a
brought
bad
back,
year last year, but he's gonna bounce back.
It's not about him. It's about the surroundings for him.
And I'm probably gonna jump your ship right now, but
Okay.
new offensive coordinator.
Yes.
Was that on your list?
That was not. I was going to purely go over the roster. Which
Former Green Bay
Remind me when we
offensive
get
coordinator.
to wide receiver, because I want to talk about that.
All right.
And tight end, actually.
What's the guy's name?
Oh my God! I'm having a
Michael.
brain fart right now.
Come on, Michael. You're
I
the
know,
man.
This is
You're the
killing
guy.
me.
You're the Giants guy.
I am, and this is killing me because
Sherman?
I can't. No.
Mike Sherman.
No.
Don Shula.
You're fucking with me. You're trolling me.
Is it not? Oh wait.
Don Shula is the Hall of Fame coach from Miami. He's like in his 90s.
Oh man, I never heard of him before. I thought he was the offensive
You've
coordinator.
never heard of him? He was like Dan Marino's coach. Don Shula.
Huh.
Seriously? You're killing me, Smalls.
I don't know. Thought that was this guy's name. All right, so start with the players. We're gonna get to the
I'm finding it right now, and this is embarrassing that I have to look at
the
it,
offensive
honestly.
coordinator.
Yeah. Because this is fucking killing me.
I'm gonna race you.
You'll probably win because I'm not going to be able to find it fast enough. I went to the wrong website to do it.
So we're going down here.
Hold on.
To my
Ben McAdoo. There we go.
Ben McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo.
Sounds like a Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Ben McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo and
right.
vanilla.
So, Ben McAdoo was the tight ends and then quarterbacks coach at Green Bay.
Oh, that's right. He was a quarterbacks coach, not offensive
This
coordinator.
is the first time he's been offensive coordinator, but he's considered one of the brighter young minds. Dude's like 36.
I like it.
Yeah,
Like I said,
I
Eli-
do too.
Eli
Bring in
had
the young guy.
Eli had an off year, but
Well,
guy can
like
play.
I said,
I can play under pressure. Get him something new. Give him some new offense to learn. Put the pedal to the fucking metal and let's fucking go.
I want to talk about that when we get to tight end and wide receiver.
Who's up? Running back. Jay.
No, we didn't even finish fuck quarterback.
Oh, we've got more quarterbacks.
Yeah, we said Eli, and then you took off talking about it.
Or we're going to go down to the depth chart.
Yeah.
Oh, then we're just talking about people we picked up.
No.
All right, we got Eli, we got Brock
We picked
Lesnar,
up-
and Ryan Nassib.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Curtis Painter. We
Oh,
re-signed
Curtis-
Curtis Painter in Kate. Well, hopefully Nassib beats him out for
I
the
hope
second
Curtis
spot.
Painter becomes a kicker because his name sounds more like a kicker than a
He
quarterback.
does sound, and he looks like a fucking kicker too. Anyway, fullback. We have John Connor and Henry Hynoski.
John Ghana.
So that's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do there. Hynoski is considered more versatile, but Connor's the better pure blocker. Running back. Signed 2 guys.
Oh, we did 2.
Yeah, one of them's your boy.
Rashad Jennings.
That's not your boy, but that is one of the guys
Ahmad
we
Bradshaw?
signed. No.
Damn.
Peyton Hillis.
Oh, we re-signed Peyton Hillis.
Well, technically we signed 2 guys. We didn't sign them till free agency started.
Do you know what Peyton Hillis reminds me of?
The
Top and bottom of a compass. North and south, baby. North and south all day long.
He's an effective third running back. Let me put it that way.
He's an effective one running back. You got to give him the opportunity.
Is that why we finished last in rushing last year? Because he's such an effective running back?
He didn't come in until halfway through the season. They didn't give him the carries he needed.
Don't get me wrong. He did a good job. But he's going to give you what he gives you. Like, he's going to give you what the defense gives him.
We'll talk about that when we talk about our offensive line losses. Because those schlubs let us get jacked up on offense last year.
Well, don't worry. I can't wait to get there, but we haven't even gotten through 3 fucking positions yet. So, Rashad Jennings, number 1. We got David Wilson coming back. Hopefully, he should. I'm honestly guessing he's going to be able to play this year, and he's going to be able to play early.
Hold on to that ball, David.
Hey, boy, he's so dangerous, though.
If he can hold on to the ball, David.
He's pure boomer bust at this point, you know?
Hold on to the ball, David.
Oh, man, yeah. And stay healthy, too.
Hold on to the ball, David.
All right. I got it. Then, Peyton Hillis, and then Michael Cox from last year, a 7th-round pick. Showed some burst, showed some speed. You know, I like him.
You know, Michael.
I'm glad we won't be seeing him on kick and punt returns yet again, which we'll get to.
Oh boy, yes.
So we're gonna go to wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
We have
depth chart.
Victor Cruz.
Got Cruz.
Ruben Randall.
Jarrell
Jernigan. Mario Manningham.
Super Mario.
Julian Talley.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that son of a bitch?
And Trindon Holiday, but
he's gonna get cut.
He's not really a.
He's a punt return specialist, right?
He's training camp fodder. Trindon Holiday is a return specialist. Yeah,
Does
he's
he
called
do
like
kick and punts or just punts?
Kicks and punts, but not really offense.
Okay, fair enough. I don't care. We just need some special teams to help.
Now, looking at that list, I could see us going after a big number 1 kind of target, somebody like a Mike Evans, which I would love.
I like the Mike Evans.
I do too. And granted, honestly, there's a lot of like 3rd and 4th round wide receivers who are like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5".
Get the tall guys.
I think a few of them who could fit in that outside role.
We got to get Eli back on the Plaxico
We got
Burress
Ruben
train.
Randall, who could turn into a number 1. But now, the reason I want to talk about Ben McAdoo with the wide receivers is if you look at that Packers offense, they don't have a lot of big number 1 guys. They let Greg Jennings go.
Spread it around.
Exactly. They had a bunch of small little guys, kind of like, Jarrell Jernigan and Victor Cruz.
Yep.
So it's possible that they don't really need another big outside guy. Hopefully Ruben Randall's enough, especially if he takes a step forward. So they might not need a guy there, but getting another one would definitely not be bad, especially early in the draft. Tight end, Adrian Robinson and Larry Donnell. Those are our 2 number 1 tight ends.
Who are those guys?
Adrian Robinson was a tight end that we picked in the 4th round from Cincinnati that Jerry Reese referred to as the JPP of tight ends.
Who's Jerry Reese?
He's our general manager.
I'm just on the podcast.
All right. He's the
Giants
general manager.
I know he's the general manager. Put together 2 Super Bowl teams. I'm just letting people know who don't know.
So he's played a total of like 3 snaps in the 2 years because he's been injured.
Oh, jeez.
And Larry Donnell is another developmental type. He's played a little bit more mostly on special teams, but not much. So that's going to be kind of important. Now, there's still a couple of other tight ends out there.
Who's good, do you think?
Well, I don't particularly like any of the free agents, but they could go after a Jermichael Finley if he ever becomes healthy enough. He had a big injury scare. Same with Fred Davis, who also has drug problems, I'm pretty sure.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, not in the NFL.
Oh.
So
touche.
It might be more of a draft thing where I like the top 5 guys. Not so much Amaro, but the other ones. Especially the top, there's one guy I would only take in the 3rd or 4th round. The other ones I would take all in the 2nd or 1st. So they're going to have to draft one early, I think.
Tight end?
Because there's not much on for free agents. So that might be their first pick if Ebron is still there. All right, Mitch. On to the offensive line.
Offensive line. We've got Glenn Smith and Aaron Carter from the NSYNC.
Who's Glenn Smith?
I guessed. There was a guy from the Saints that we just signed. What's his name? Something with the G and an S. G and an S. G and an S.
Wow.
Is it? Is it?
Charles Brown?
Yes! That's what I was going for.
Totally.
That was so close, man.
All right, so for offensive tackles,
Yes.
we have Will Beatty's coming off of a broken leg.
Coming back strong.
Wow. And he played like shit last year, too, while he didn't before he had the broken leg. Our boy from Syracuse, Justin Pugh, played good last year, should improve.
Hell
Looks
yeah.
very solid.
Hell yeah.
Again, just signed Charles Brown, who came from the Saints. Had a little trouble last year, but otherwise was a decent player.
Trouble
Could
with what?
restart.
Blocking or drugs?
Blocking.
Damn it. I'd rather have it be drugs.
Yeah, well.
If you're an offensive lineman, you can have trouble blocking. That's
What about
bullshit.
bullying? Because he's technically a guard, but he can fill in at left tackle.
All
We
right.
signed John Jerry
Fair
from
enough.
Miami.
Fair enough.
Because, he was indicted on the bullying scandal. But apparently we checked him out and said, nah, he's all right.
That
Well, he
stupid
can play
thing.
football,
Oh, that's
so-
so dumb.
As long as he stops his bullying.
Who was the
well,
guy that was getting bullied?
in the Giants locker room, he won't be
Martin?
bullying anybody.
Something Martin?
Yeah, Jonathan Martin.
What a little bitch.
Well, he's in San Francisco where Jim Harbaugh is, and he was his coach at Stanford.
Where he's a
so.
big bitch.
Well, if that's
Do
what
you
you
know-
think about Jim Harbaugh.
Do you know what my favorite thing about the San Francisco 49ers is right now?
What?
Is they're becoming just a little bit worse of the 1990s Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
They are kind of like the 2000 Eagles right now.
I was just going to say that. They're like the Donovan McNabb Eagles right now.
Woo!
So anyway, let's see here. We also have Stephen Baker.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's a big one. And that's about it. But that's not bad for tackle.
All right.
We got our swing tackle. We got another guy who can play tackle.
So, let's flip this to the D.
No, whoa. Interior.
Oh.
We still got to do the interior. We got guards. Wow. We got Chris Nee coming back.
Coming back. He's good. He's good.
Yep. We signed Jeff
Chris-
Schwartz.
All right. Schwartz.
He's going to be...
May the Schwartz be with you.
Yes. Big motherfucker. He's 340 pounds. He's going to be the left guard. Came from Kansas City.
It's like my nuts.
He was one of the big signings for us.
Literally
We got
and
James
figuratively.
Brewer still.
Who?
James Brewer.
Who you come from?
He's been on the roster for like 3 years.
Well, that's why I don't know him. He sucks.
Fourth round pick from Indiana.
How do you know that? I never heard of the guy's name. You know what pick he came from in college?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
No, I know. You
got,
know
like-
I know that
You
stuff.
got like steroids for football knowledge?
Honestly, it just sticks, especially about the draft.
All right.
I just know that shit. So, Chris Nee, Jeff Schwartz, James Brewer, John Jerry.
Oh, John Jerry Jones.
He started from Miami. He's going to be a backup for us. So I
Another
like
guy
him.
in the scandal.
Yeah, we talked about him already.
Oh, I thought it was a different dude.
Nope. Brandon Mosley, Eric Herman, Stephen Gooden,
My best friend's Eric
Dallas
Herman.
Reynolds.
Is
Yeah, I
it
know.
Herrmann?
No, it's one N. Because remember,
What
we
a
went
waste of
through this.
space.
I saw him at I was watching the combine last year because the Giants drafted him in the 7th round last year. I was watching the combine. I saw it.
That's
took
right.
a picture of it and sent it to
I
you.
do remember that.
I was like, Herman.
I do remember that.
No first names.
I didn't say the first name.
Yes, you did.
How do you spell it? With a C or a K?
With a C.
Wrong. See, now
So
now you don't know how. Now you don't know what it is, dude.
good point. All right, we have. I think we re-signed. Yeah, we have Jim Cordell back, and we signed J.D. Walton
Jim
to play center.
Quarterback or quarterback?
Cordell. We signed Cordell space back.
Oh, Jim Cordell.
We signed
Again.
him back.
We signed
Yes.
Jim Cordell again. Okay.
Yes.
I thought he was
He's a center.
Quarterback.
He can play,
quarterback.
he's not a very good center.
Where's,
and we
where's,
signed.
where's David Boss?
We cut his ass.
Fuck you, boss. See you
Yeah,
later, motherfucker.
thank
you
you.
sucked ass. You big
We signed.
Neanderthal
Well,
forehead son of a
this
bitch.
should be interesting. I would not be
Can't
surprised
block
if we spent
anybody.
an early pick on a center because
Yeah, we should.
we signed J.D. Walton. He's been out of the league for 2 years because of like a knee injury. And when he did play, he was the 3rd-round pick for the Denver Broncos, and he started for them for 2 years. But in those 2 years, he was rated as like one of the worst blockers in the NFL at center.
Uh-huh.
and we signed him to be our starting center.
Oh, wow. That's not good.
So I'm not too sold on that. So I'm kind of hoping we get somebody else. So that's the offense. Defense. Where do you want to start? I think you want to start in the D-line. I figured you want the secondary.
Oh, we're gonna move to the best.
The
best for last, baby.
Best. Oh, okay.
Best for last, baby.
Best for last. Defensive ends. This is where we still need somebody. We got JPP.
Got him.
Coming off an injury.
You should be healthy though, right? What's
should
the
be.
newest? It's
going to be his contract year too. So if he makes it big, we're going to have to pay him big bucks.
Pay him whatever he wants as long as he produces this year.
You know, we're going to need that cap. Well, hopefully the cap will increase by $10 million again. Well, more than $10 million. So we'll have the money just for him. We have Matthias Kiwanuka.
Kiwi
coming back. Hopefully he'll start playing better. Although I doubt it. He's on the downswing. He's 31, I think. Maybe older. And we got the monster, Demontre Moore.
Demontre Moore, baby.
Unfortunately, that's it though.
We're gonna draft some D line.
We're gonna need to. We need offensive linemen. We need defensive linemen. Just tight end, wide receiver, linebacker would be nice. Anyway, defensive tackle. We got Cullen Jenkins. We got Big John Hankins. We got Marcus Coons. And we got Mike Patterson.
No, little Mikey.
Yeah. Patterson played well last year. Coon came back from injury, so that's a solid 4. Wouldn't be surprised if they got another guy, but that's a good 4. I can live with that at defensive tackle. Linebacker, we signed Jameel McLean, them Syracuse boys.
Oh, that's right.
We re-signed John Beeson the Beast. Thank God.
Oh, he's good. He really helped turn that defense around last year.
He's not great in coverage, but yeah, he did wonders for that defense. It's amazing what happens when you have a decent middle linebacker.
Yeah, it does help a lot.
It really does, and I wish they would stop skipping on it like they had been. So thank God they signed him for decent money for a while.
What did Aaron Pierce? Was he middle linebacker?
Antonio Pierce. He was.
Aaron Pierce. Fuck. Antonio Pierce.
That was the last time they spent big money on a linebacker. And
it was worth it.
Oh yeah,
Does he have two rings?
No, he has just the one.
Just the one? Oh man.
Chase Blackburn was the middle linebacker for the second one. Remember? We signed him off the street.
Oh well, I mean, he played for us before, so we know what he could do.
Yeah, but we signed him off
he
the
was
street.
The middle linebacker?
Yeah, he had that
picked off that to Gronkowski.
Yeah, that was Chase Blackburn.
Great.
That was an amazing play.
I just figured he was like an outside linebacker, or he was in like a different package.
No, that was Chase Blackburn. Anyway, Jameel McLean, John Beeson, and Spencer Paysinger, Jaquan Williams, Mark Herzlich, Alan Bradford, Spencer Adkins. I'd wish they'd get another good one.
Is anybody in the draft that you're looking at?
Well, Ron Shazier would never fall to us in the second round. I doubt it. If he did, he would be perfect for a weak side linebacker. And although I would love to have a great strong side linebacker, apparently in the scheme that they run, having a great one or even a good one isn't really that important. So apparently I just got to hope for another Levante David kind of linebacker.
Love Levante David.
There's a few guys in the draft that I like. A couple from Florida State. I like both Telvin and
Trey Ratcliffe. How about him?
They're both named Smith.
How about Derek Kind?
You're just making up names.
No, they're on my Chromecast.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, there's a few linebackers, but honestly, it's all in the top 3 rounds.
What about Derek Brooks? Do you think we'll pick him up in free agency?
Oh, yeah.
Pepper Johnson?
But the other picks are more important, I think, so they're not going to spend anything on it.
All right.
Cornerbacks,
let's fucking roll this.
DRC. Big
Dominique
signing, 5 years, $35 million.
Cromartie.
And they already announced he is our number 1 cornerback. He's going to follow around, whichever you choose, the number 1 wide receiver for the other team constantly.
Outside of him being really good, which I hear he's really good, is
sometimes.
Well, it's the fact that we took him from our other ultra competitor, the New York Jets.
Yeah.
Not by skill set, but by location geographically.
Apparently Rex Ryan was pissed. And do you know why we got him?
Because the Jets blow.
They were offering a 1-year deal, 1 year like $6 million deal. We offered him 5 years for $35 million. Yeah. Which do you think you'd take?
I'd take the Giants one. I would do it for fucking $10 million. I'm not that good of a cornerback, Mike. I'd take
true.
6 years, $10 million. I mean, come on. I mean,
you
I can
can't swivel
practice.
your hips fast enough. That's what it is.
Don't worry about my hips. Don't worry about my hips. It's my feet and hands.
I
you gotta
worry.
About.
Anyway, so we got big old DRC.
Bring them on.
We got Prince Amukamara, which
Prince?
turns him instantly into an above-average number 2 corner.
That's right.
We signed Walter Thurman, who's
From the
going to be
Seahawks?
from the Seahawks
Nice.
on 1-year deal.
I like those
He's
Seahawks
going to be
kids.
he's honestly probably one of the best nickel men in the NFL. We re-signed Trumaine McBride, who did a hell of a job last year. Love
Stevie
him as
Brown's back.
Oh, yep. I
Woohoo!
love Trumaine
Yeah!
McBride as number 4 cornerback. We still got Jerron Hosley, cornerback. That's
Stevie
5
Brown's
solid
a
ones.
safety. That's why I
Yep.
bring him up.
We got Zach Bowman. We signed 6 guys there. Looks great. We re-signed Stevie Brown, just coming off the ACL, should be healthy. We got Will Hill. If he
man.
gets his shit together off the field, he's a great fucking safety.
He's the one
we got Antrell Roll.
Wait, Will Hill's with the crazy Twitter?
Yep, he's the
With
crazy
the naked
Twitter
chicks
dude.
in the crack snorting?
Yep.
Nice.
And, we got Antrell Roll, who is going to be a big help with Rogers Cromartie. They played together in Arizona.
Antrell
and
Roll-
he considers Roll like a big brother to him.
Antrell Roll, the Big Blue Interactive.com's defensive, or maybe the Giants player of the year. He had a great year last
He
year.
did have a great year last
He is a
year.
leader on that team.
Yep. Went to the Pro Bowl as an alternate, but he still went.
Hey, man, I didn't.
But yeah, he did
I
fantastic.
didn't go.
Right now, our secondary is the best part of our team, and according to my dad, he thinks they're the best in the NFL. Like, he says they can go up against the Seahawks. I'm not sure if I'm willing to say that.
The secondary?
Yeah, but they're up there. They're in the top 5. Special teams, we re-signed Josh Brown. Still got our boy Steve Weatherford.
Oh, boy. Big Stevie.
We still got the long snapper. Do you know his name? I do.
Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Zach Diassi?
Zach Diassi. There you go.
The $1 Million Man stepson. He doesn't ever give him money to. The $1 Million Man.
Do you know where he went to college?
Fordham. I got a shit clue.
Close.
Really?
Brown.
How,
He went to Brown University. He was a 4th-round pick.
Is that close geographically?
Brown
Or
is
just 'cause
in
it's
Rhode
an
Island.
Ivy League. Is Brown an Ivy League?
Yes, it is.
Fordham Ivy League?
If it's not, I think it's considered a good school.
Or does it just sound important?
It sounds like a good
All
school.
right, I'm gonna roll this up as a count.
Yeah.
We're gonna count this in a fucking checkbox for Mitch.
All right. So then we have. Oh, I forgot. Quentin Demps is a safety, but he's also a good kick return man.
Yep.
We got
From the
Quentin
Chiefs.
Demps and we got Trindon Holiday. Finally, they have some fucking returners
We'll see how
since.
this special teams coach handles everything.
Oh my God!
Now let's also
Don't get me started.
Can we put in
on
perspective-
the fucking special teams?
Can we put in
coach.
perspective your size versus Holiday size?
Yes, we can.
So how tall are you, Mike? 5'7"?
I am 5'7", and I weighed myself. I am 175 pounds. Wearing shoes and clothes at work.
Yeah. Soaking wet.
175.
175. Trindon Holiday, what's his height and weight at?
5'7", 175.
Yeah, but he's also black and jacked.
Yeah, and he looks like a tiny midget on an NFL field.
Do you think he knows how to cook and get blisters on his forehead from scraping off fucking fryers?
I don't think so, and I think I just popped it on my hand because it fucking hurts.
You popped a hand blister?
No,
you popped
I
the blister
popped
on
it
your forehead.
on my hand. Like I felt something. I accidentally pressed it. It fucking hurts. Shut up. Jesus Christ. So we finally have some goddamn returners for the first time since I don't know, Dominic Hickson.
Oh.
Well, all right, they had David Wilson. I'll give him that.
Nah, Dave Wilson's account. He hasn't been in the league long enough.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, they have tried to finally fix the return game. Now they just need to figure out how to fucking block. And if Tom Quinn can't do it this year.
Done.
Oh
Fired.
my
See you
God!
later.
Please, I want his head on a stick. Oh, very nice. What is that? Who is that?
I don't
Let
know
me put it that
who
way.
that is.
Who is that?
But that would be for part 3.
Oh my!
Are we done with the Giants? That's
We-
pretty much
we-
rounds
all right.
it out,
Well,
right?
yeah. I kind of went over the draft as I was going through it.
Let's also not forget about the most important part of the Giants organization, the Mara sisters.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Kate,
oh,
Mara.
oh.
Oh, I love you.
What's the other one?
Well, Rooney Mara.
Rooney-
They're half sisters.
Rooney Mara is a half sister with the Steelers organization.
That's right.
But Kate Mara is how related to the Giants?
She is
The daughter or cousin
like-
or
No, she's like
niece?
great granddaughter of Wellington Mara.
Woo!
He
What movie
passed
is she
away,
in?
so he's what?
What movie was she in?
Oh, she's in tons of stuff. She's in House of Cards. She was in Shooter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude, she's in a bunch of stuff.
What was the first big one?
And
Was
she can sing too. I remember when
I don't
Wellington Mara
care about
died.
singing.
Whoa. When Wellington Mara died, that's when I first remember seeing her because she was pretty young at that point. She sang the national anthem before the Redskins game right after he died, and the song was beautiful. She did a great job, and I just remember seeing her going, "Who is that?"
I'd like to shake
Woo!
her hand.
Oh, I'd like to do more than that.
I don't know if that's
Oh
appropriate.
man,
for
I
this
do
sort
not
of a
care.
podcast.
As in the words of Harold and Kumar,
Ooh.
the things I would eat out of her ass, you have no idea.
Jello?
Oof.
Would you eat Jello? What about
Oh, if that's what she wanted, ooh, yeah,
what
probably.
about cottage cheese?
Oh, that might be rough. I don't know if I could do that.
You wouldn't do cottage cheese out of her butt? Oh.
In the moment, yeah. I
What
probably
if
would.
she was wearing
in the moment? I probably would.
What if she was wearing a throwback Giants helmet?
Why does it have to be throwback?
Giants. It says Giants.
Why?
Not
No,
NY.
I don't want her wearing the helmet. She can.
You're not going to see her. She's going to be bent over on the bed, and you're in her butthole, kind of licking it up like you're.
So why? So what does it matter if she's wearing the helmet or
Because
not?
you're a Giants fan, and this whole podcast section was about the Giants, man. Just go with it. So be like, yeah, cottage cheese, Giants helmet.
Why?
Great.
Why would I go with that?
All right. I'll change up. Nacho, medium heat, nacho cheese dip. Giants
That's going to be
helmet.
worse for her than
Throwback.
it is for me.
That's not what I asked.
What did you ask then?
I don't know, but the point is just go with it.
Oh my! You
Kate
you
Mara-
don't even. You can't
Kate
even
Mara-
tell me what you asked, but you say just go with it.
Kate Mara walks in here right now,
Okay.
holding her throwback Giants helmet that says Giants, not NY.
Okay.
And she's
Technically, the NY is the throwback because that was what they did before that.
All right, you fucking hipster. You got me.
Hipster, fuck you.
You got me. She
Fuck
comes in
you.
here wearing a regular sized NY Giants across the side of the helmet. She takes her clothes off, bends over across the couch, and she says, "Michael, will you please scoop out with your tongue this giant jar of mayonnaise? A spoonful heaping of mayonnaise. Would you look out of my butthole? Would you do it? Yes or no? Right now."
Are you sitting here watching?
I'll believe the story if I have to. Yes or no, baby? Give it to me. Just look at that mayo.
Just
out of
a spoonful, big old spoonful.
I don't know why you'd limit it to one spoonful, but yes, one spoonful.
Is she clean? Like, is it?
I've never known Kate Mara not to be clean.
So we're assuming that it's a clean butthole. I'm not going to get any shit on me here.
I would. For you, yes, Michael. You don't get shit in your tongue. I would take it. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Have a Merry Christmas, kids.